So in the last video, we looked at how to create estimates and then invoices. And now we're moving on to the next stage of the process, which is when the customer actually pays us. So we're going to have a look at what happens and how do you receive the actual payments, right? So I'm going to show you two ways. One is the way here, which is you create plus receive payment. This is what a bookkeeper, a day-to-day bookkeeper would do if you're actually running the business. You're doing your own books, or if you were, if you're the bookkeeper of the company. This is what you'd normally do. You'd come here, choose Benjamin, and you're gonna choose the open invoice. So this was our invoice. And say we received payment on the 31st. Deposit to our checking account, and we're going to save and close, but we're not going to do it, right? So I wanted to show you another way. So how I prefer personally, and what I've seen in Canadian accounting setting, well, the more common way is to just go to banking here, right? So this is our checking account, right? So once the payment comes into the checking account and you connect and everything, the transaction of 305, whatever that they paid us, is going to show up here, right? So what do you do? Like, assume that this is the transaction. It is not, but let's just assume it is, right? The customer paid us. So what do we do? If the amount matches with the bill, it will show as like a match, right? So you just click that, but because it's a different amount, it's not gonna match, so you have to like manually select it. So what we do is categorize as like you can find a match. So see here, because this is 480, the lower invoice is not showing up, right? If we had a like if the amount is lower, then the 305 would show up, but because it's a higher amount, this is not showing up. So we can assume that the Benjamin, they paid us for something else, not our invoice, but say they paid us for this one. Okay, so what we do here is we click this. So this will basically tell QuickBooks that the customer paid this invoice partially, not fully. So the rest will still be due, and they're only going to be paying this amount. But they're not doing it because they didn't actually pay it, right? So once you do that and you change the category and everything, QBO understands that this when Benjamin is depositing money, it goes there. So the more transaction you do with the same guy, the easier it will be for QBO to match the transactions. So next time when you come in and it's matching, it's going to automatically match it to, not automatically, you still have to click it. I don't recommend the auto one, but this is how we mostly do it. It's faster and easier. But if you want to do it manually, because we don't have an actual amount, we're going to do it manually. We're going to go to receive payment, and we're going to choose Benjamin, and we're going to select payment date as the 31st, select our 305, and just deposit it to our checking account, and we're going to save and close. So now if we go back to our invoices, we're going to see that Benjamin doesn't have the third one, only two, right? Okay. So you see all this one is Benjamin the paid, so it's green. And if we look at unpaid, these are overdue, and not due, these are not due yet, right? So here we can like do more advanced AR management and stuff, but This is how you receive a payment basically.